Hey everyone, and welcome to today's session. Today we're going to look into and explore how vagal toning exercises can help us tone the vagus nerve, build stress resilience, and make sure that our nervous system can go back to the green, safe, and social space instead of being hyper triggered and in a constant state of overdrive. So, one of the vagal toning techniques helps to use meridian points and tapping in order to help us tone the vagus nerve and bring the body back to calm. We can explore that together. And if it works for you, that's awesome. And if it doesn't, that's okay too. It's up for exploring. So here we go. We're going to begin the session by tapping into our body, practicing interoception. This is also a somatic experiencing technique where we learn how to tune back into our body, especially after recovering from trauma, whether it's recent or trauma from the past. Recovering from chronic stress, often dissociation happens where we lose sense of being in our bodies and we cannot feel embodied. So, with this somatic experiencing exercise that we'll be using as often as we can, we help to teach our bodies what it means to feel in our skin again, grounded again, present again. And that's a neuroplasticity technique in its own. And then we can learn the polyvagal exercise as well. So, let's begin. You can find a place to sit down. So, whether it's a safe space that's on the floor, or on a sofa, or on a chair, or on your bed, however you feel safe, you can choose that spot and you can sit down. And you can notice how the ground feels supporting you, that Mother Earth is supporting you, that your back is being supported, that your hands are being supported. And when you're ready, we can start from the bottom of our body all the way up to the top of our body and practice feeling any sensations and noticing anything that comes up. Now, when we are trying to notice things that come up in our body, we can think about the first part of our body, so our toes. And when we think about our toes, is that associated with any color, with any feeling? Is there a buzzing? Is there a numbness? Is there a memory that comes up when we tune into our toes? Is there any sensation like heaviness or lightness? Is it dark or bright? How does our toes feel? What do our toes associate with? So right now I can say there's a bit of a numbness in my toes and also a bit of a buzzing in my toes. And so I have my own associations and memories with my toes, and that's applicable for the rest of my body parts as well. And you can think what comes up when you notice and tune into how your toes feel and what comes up when you attune to them. We can move on and support our hands wherever we go. So we're going to focus on our feet when we're ready. And then we can focus on our legs. We can focus on our knees. And if any part of your body wants more time to be attuned to, then we can give it more time. Maybe there's a part of your body that needs you to just sit with it. Maybe it needs space, you to hold space for it. Maybe it's feeling sad. Maybe it's smiling. Maybe it's feeling grief. We can sit and wait and hold space, whatever that body part needs to feel, and support that with our hands. And now we can attune to our pelvis. Any memories, associations, sensations. Does it feel light or heavy? Is there numbness or tingly? Is there bright or dark? Is there a color? We can notice and give space to that. And then we can move on to the buttocks as well, and to our back, and to our stomach, and to our chest, to our arms, to our hands, to our neck, to our head, and to our face. And when you're ready, you can ask your body if we're ready to explore the tapping and humming technique to tone the vagus nerve. And if you are, then here we go. In order to begin, we can put our hand right below our cheekbone and right below our bone, so our clavicle over here, and we can give a long hum, and we can tap at the same time. And this is in order to tap into meridian points. So those are energy points that help to transfer energy and blood flow throughout the body, as well as help us ground and come back to our body through that tapping. And it also uses the humming, which prolongs the exhale. And when we prolong the exhale, that helps with anxiety release because it helps to signal to our nervous system that we don't have to take big, deep, quick breaths to be in fight or flight. Rather, we're taking a long exhale. So it conveys the message to our nervous system to calm and relax. So here we go. And then we can switch. And one more time. And that is one vagal toning exercise that uses meridian points. It uses prolonging the exhale, and it uses tapping in order to orient back to our body, realize we're here. It's a grounding technique, and helps us to realize that we don't need to be stuck in loop thinking. We don't need to be stuck in rumination. We don't need to be stuck in the past. We're right here. So you can practice that, and if that works for you, then that's beautiful. And we can discuss more vagal toning and nervous system calming techniques next time you watch our next video. So looking forward to seeing you again soon. Have a beautiful day.